The Large Hadron Collider is the highest energy particle accelerator ever created by humans.
The Large Hadron Collider is a 27-kilometer circular tunnel here on the border of France and Switzerland, about 100 meters underground. And in this tunnel, we use superconducting magnets that are colder than outer space to accelerate protons to almost the speed of light. And then we smash these protons into each other millions of times a second.
We dream about the future because it takes a very long time to construct these experiments, and we have to really plan them far in advance. So we like to also be able to ponder what is possible. What are the limits of knowledge that we could ever get to?
So beyond the Large Hadron Collider, we think about, the next generation of collider, and then the next after that, and the next after that. And at some point, you start noticing that a really interesting place to build a big collider might be on the moon. The idea of the Moon Collider, to me, is a fascinating vision for the future. Nobody has any delusions that it's going to happen anytime soon, but I think that it can be very powerful for humans to go through the exercises of, really delineating what could be possible, not just in the next 20 years, not just in the next 40 years, but in the next 100 years or the next 200 years. A circular collider on the moon would not be visible from Earth because it would be buried a few hundred meters under the ground. It would be a tunnel that circumnavigates the entire moon itself, 11,000 kilometers. And then you'd have a series of other tunnels you'd have to dig that would be booster rings to eventually get into the full circular collider on the moon. And even the smallest of these would be 20 times as large as the Large Hadron Collider. So a circular collider on the moon would get you up to about 1,000 times the energy of what we can do with the Large Hadron Collider right now.